Today's the day we're getting ready to pour a concrete slab here in our garage in Concord. Now normally pouring a concrete slab is a simple story. Grade it off, pour the concrete in, level it, you're done. But for us, looking at this is a perfect chance to turn that slab into a real asset for us from a heating standpoint with radiant floor heating. Now we've already paid for the infrastructure of an efficient boiler, and we got radiant and hydronics in the rest of the building. So the premium is not really that much. It's really a no-brainer. There's a lot of reasons to think about it. One is the cars, obviously. You know, it's wonderful to be able to pull in cold weather in the morning, have the car heated. But it's more than that. It's the place where in the garage it could be used as a workshop in the future. The other thing is that garage is part of the building proper. So if we condition the garage, it helps us with the bedroom above. Anybody that's grown up in the cold bedroom over the garage knows what I'm talking about. So over the last couple of days, they've graded the sand and gravel. They put in 3/4 pea stone. And then Charlie did a thermal break around the perimeter of that garage. And that's really important because if you're going to have a warm plate heating that space, it's nice to stop the heat that wants to transfer it directly to outside. So then Abe and his guys started the process of putting in the grid system. 2-inch rigid insulated panels that come in 2-foot by 4-foot sections, and they snap together. These panels also include a vapor barrier to keep moisture from passing up through. Once that grid is in place, now the tubing can be stepped in on whatever interval you need for the heating output of the floor. Okay, which way you want to go here, Abe? You're going to
go right down to the wall behind you.
Okay.
Once you jump into...
You lead, yep.
Jump into this storage room. We'll just start our 12-inch loops.
I'll get ahead of you. And this tubing is actually a super plastic called PEX, and it won't get brittle over time, and that's really important to be able to put it in the slab and not have to worry.
One last turn, we'll head to the manifold.
A manifold distributes heat to several circuits of pipe in the floor. A single circuit would not provide enough heat for the entire garage. So just below us is the manifold location, just down in the basement. So what we're going to have to do is cut enough slack to be able to feed this home run back through this little conduit right here. All right, good. So that's home. One last thing to do though, right?
One last thing to do. After we're done, there's a lot more activity going on in here. So we're going to tie these tubes together downstairs, put a pressure gauge on it, pump it up to 100 psi.
A drop in pressure signals a problem with the system. All right, Mark, we finished just in time for you. We're under pressure. We're at 100 psi holding.
All right, great. So what I'm going to do, Richard, is I'm going to start bringing in the wire mesh. That's going to reinforce our concrete. After we have all the wire in, we're going to get some spacers in. That's going to elevate the wire mesh and make sure it's in the middle of the pour and not at the bottom. We have a 4,500-pound mix, and we're going to need that because we know we have cars coming in and out. We have guys with wheelbarrows, we have guys with extended chutes, and we're going to put it into the farthest point of the floor first. That way we can work our way out to the door. So as we're spreading the cement, we're going to make sure that we either pull or push or tug on this wire mesh to make sure it's in position and stays in position. You can see the guys screeding right now. That's leveling the concrete. We're going to do that from back to front, side to side. We're following our line. That indicates the height and the position that the concrete should be in. Now that the concrete is in place, we're going to get our bull floats out and smooth out the concrete. So the second to last step that we're going to do is we're going to go around the perimeter with a hand tool. That's going to get all the edges as smooth as possible. The last step that we're going to do is take this power trowel. We're going to drag it all over the middle of the floor. When he's done, we're going to have a finished product. It's going to be ready to walk on in 24 hours.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.